Welcome back to another Transport Fever 2 map editor Newcastle map creation video. My God, look at this, will you? 53 towns now in place on the map. I went berserk, adding them and fine-tuning them with all their needs and requirements. And then, of course, if you remember, oh yeah, my trademark whack-a-moling to get things moving around basically to where I want them, like blue ones along main roads, and that's the commercial, and the yellow industry around what is to be an industry area, or in this case a gasworks at Hamilton North. Whoa, I've been busy, and so have you guys in the comments, talking about all sorts of things, including why on earth are you only using that one, the normal town builder? Well, because I've used the advanced town builder in another series that I'm still working on. It's my early Australia stuff. The only thing is, it's something that I don't want to play with in the map editor. I might play with it later on when we actually get into the game, because it does offer you much more control over these levels, but not so much over the demands. I think it's pretty fixed, once you set food and construction materials in that mod, that's it for the rest of the game. At least this one allows things to change up a little bit from time to time. All right, the other one, let's just, while I'm here, I'm staring at this. I've got to do this. Oh, okay. You've got to do it. Yeah, just my little trick. Remember my little trick? Oh, rounding the corners. Yeah, I had to move Newcastle Showground because it was in the wrong spot. That's not going to do it. You're right. That's the one. And, no, it's not. Silly. Yeah, okay. Tick the X and then kill it. Right. Bet it's not going to work on this one. Why? Because it won't. Oh, you're right. Yeah, got to do it the standard way, which is pretty boring, but still. Two, yes, player ownership, is it? I think so. Yep, cool. All right. Now, speaking of roads and player ownership, another great suggestion in the comments. You ready for it? Look, tools, yes, and player ownership tool. So I can see, oh my God, everything is blue. Well, almost everything. There's a few that aren't. That means you missed them, including that little one right there. Okay. But you will see all of these invisible roads over here. Yes, I had to convert all of them to player ownership too. And, oh my God, it was a pain in the backside. But, ooh, what happened over in Charleston? You missed a few there too. Oh, look, we've still got to go over it. We're still in the quality control stages. Oh my God. Yep. But what I wanted to show you with this invisible road, see, we've got one that runs down here. Look, see, they are right. And notice anything wrong? Oh, yes, we have some traffic using the invisible roads. G'day, I'm Stephen Spryan. This is set to haunt the crap out of me, this map. Ah, dear. Yeah, well, these people are taking shortcuts wherever they possibly damn well can, and it's so damned annoying. I'll show you another one. You ready for it? Over at Newcastle. Oh, righto. Okay, over at Newcastle. Yeah, I've stopped most of the shortcutting happening, but not all of it. And this one, see that road there? That road there? Yep. They're using that as a shortcut too. Really? Yeah, it's funny watching cars drive along roads where there shouldn't be anything. So what I've had to do over most of the map, oh, okay, stop that, yep, go to streets, go to invisible, Go to small. That's the one you want, isn't it? Yes. Good. Okay. What I've had to do is, where they are likely to take shortcuts, just do that. So there's no through road happening. Oh. Okay. It stops. So that later on, when you want to do something with these, you'll see you'll need to connect up. If you decide you want to do something with these. But see, people were using this as a shortcut through there, but they can't anymore because there's a gap and there's a gap. I'm not so much worried about, there's a gap there. I'm not worried about that one because cars can't go anywhere. So it's all fun and games. So what happened to that one at Adamstown? Was it Adamstown? No, it was Charlestown down here. Right, okay. So this one, how are you going to fix it? Well, let's just simply kill that end of it. Right. And see, there's a car. I left quite a few of them stranded in the middle of nowhere. It was hilarious. The game decided to send them home. Thank God for that. Okay, so what about this mess? Well, they can't go anywhere. See, it's all chopped off. It's all gaps. All of this is an isolated section now. So, I think, yes, gaps. Good. So if there's any cars in there, they'll be sent home. In the meantime, where's this guy going to go? You want to follow him, do you? Yeah, why not? Because it looks pretty cool. Come up a bit and go, please. Whoops. I can't get there. I'll have to come back. Oh my God, there's a lot of traffic. Yeah. It's still happening. Okay. All right. Maybe, just maybe, you need to kill that end of it as well. Oh, that's sad. I was looking so forward to... Uh-oh. Here we go. We've left this bloke out in the middle of nowhere. Sucks to be him, doesn't it? Oh, well. He'll be right. We'll just take that up to there with fingers. Okay, so what's going to happen with that guy now? He's stranded. Reggie, you're stranded, mate. No, you're not. I'm at home. See? Okay, good. Damn. And you'll notice lots and lots of trees, including over all the town areas that haven't yet developed, haven't yet expanded out into. So the map's looking... yeah, that's a word for it, isn't it? Oh, I found a couple of other things. I did have a bridge from over Donald Street going all the way through up to, I think that's Brisbane Road, through there. I killed it because on the 1936 map I found something even better. That's why we've got a 10-metre wide lane here, hysterical sidings, and I can't work out what industry was there, but I think a PS or power station would be great in that location, and I've got just the mod. Well, the only mod for it is the Battersea Power Station. Hopefully that will fit in there. I'll make it fit. And this, there was some zinc smelter here, which was serviced by this rail siding. So he can, jury's out on it, but he can look after this timber place here, the sawmill. And this guy, the Broadmeadow Engineering Works, has 4 sidings coming into it. And I thought, okay, we really need a proper industry here, and machines are engineering, aren't they? So, you forgot something. Oh. Look, it doesn't surprise me. This is what the quality control aspect's all about. And see the tram line? Yes, I see the tram line. Come over to Hamilton. Back to Hamilton. Hamilton is this one. Yep. Yes, that's the one from Broadmeadow into Hamilton. Right. Why? Well, let's have a little look along this road. Bugger. Traffic lights. 1900. How did they get there? Oh, I did some street upgrades with the date set at 1925, right? And that meant that at these intersections, you're kidding. No, I'm not. So how did you discover that? I went for a tram ride, would you believe? I did some testing. Oh, okay. So all you're doing is just, I'm just got the date at 1900 and I'm just going through and I'm changing. Look at them through here, all of them. Well, that's a real pain. We'll change the entire block, shall we? How far up? Wow, all the way up. Yeah, I know. Pain in the neck, isn't it? All the way along here. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, my God, Father. Well, consistency is important when you're making these things. Clickety-click, come on. Got to be era appropriate, which is why I started building these towns in 1900. Now, you don't have to leave the date at 1900 when you get hold of the map. You can advance it if you want to, do whatever you like. The only thing you will be doing is running it with no costs on. Because this, I don't know what it's going to show here, is it? Yeah, look, see, maintenance roads. This is a killer. It's about $5 million every accounting period. Because every damn street on here is player owned. Right, okay. Now, the other thing, because I sent a train route out through along here to Carrington, and look what I discovered. What are you going to do about that? Well, I did some painting along the edge of this road because I modified stuff along the harbour bank there. Right, and of course, when I repainted the grass in, yeah, that's messy, isn't it? Yeah, I know, so I had to do something about that. But you know what's really messy? What? This. Yes. All right, well, let's fix the bridge. Ooh, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go all the way over to there. Ooh, you're going, yeah, I know. Okay, which street is it, please? I think it's the 4-lane with tram. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can keep our, we have navigability. I don't know whether it's high enough for the ships that we're going to be using. Possibly in that part of the river, yes. Most of the big ships are down around here. But let's simply give it a bit of Shift M. Oh, you might lose your navigability. I'll take it up as far as I can go and give it a nice... how's that? Well, that's nowhere near as steep, is it? Excellent. Oh, it's getting there. It still looks a bit dodgy, but look, you can fiddle with that if you want to. The other thing you've got to do with the terrain brush, the smoothing brush, is in a lot of places, maybe not so much here because it's flat, but let's have a look at the hill. I think you've smoothed all of this. Yeah, you could probably come over to Newcastle. Right. It probably wouldn't hurt to just drag your smoothing brush all over this area once the town starts building a few things in. Okay, I think you did that already. Yeah, all right, I got that one. Okay, cool. Where's the hill gone? Down here. All right. bit of smoothing. Right. Now, I made a gigantic stuff up with the street here. I left one out. Got a bit of a bend in Hunter Street there too, by the way, sport. Yeah, look, I'm not really worried about that. The reason I've got the streets wrong was because I put this sawmill here, the convict sawmill. I don't know exactly where it was. They said it was near the station, which we'll have a look at in a minute. But because of the width of this, I lost a street somewhere in here. I think I lost King Street, which is meant to, look, Hunter Street's meant to be about here. King Street's meant to be about there, and then comes down into this mess somehow. But anyway, right. What have you got going on here? Well, remember the problem I had with houses and stuff building right along the street here? Well, I put in this case, the 3 metre, and I marked it as a tram just so you can see it. Right, see, these guys. I put in the 3 metre pedestrian road along here, and I put some invisible, where are we? Over here. I put in some invisible ones around, without tram track. I think you have since removed them. No, I haven't. There they are. Okay. Well, why are they not showing? Because they're meant to be narrows. Oh, it's getting so confusing. Yeah, look at all of this stuff. I've got invisible roads all over this map, as well as in the suburbs, which are the small ones, these blue ones. Yeah. I've got them everywhere to protect these areas while I was building the map. Well, I've since played on a little bit. Done a test play, which is where I discovered those traffic lights and the bridge, and removed these, and I'm going to take them out before the final map, because once the game gets playing, these really aren't needed, so we can get rid of them. Cool. But what have you got here? I have also discovered that I got this completely wrong. So let's not count this one. This is just the one that's there at the moment to be the one that stops stuff being... Oh, there's a little one. Yeah, stops stuff. Oh, there's an invisible one. Yeah, they're everywhere. It's crazy. I don't want to burden you with them, so they'll be gone in the final map. We're just about there. You've heard that before. Well, stop me if you hear it again. You were saying about this? I did. Look, if you want to, you can put this turning loop business in, right, for the passengers and perhaps for the freight. But back in the day, of course, there's a platform here and there, right? And actually it's a terminus. But I've positioned this now so that when you grab the railway station, you should be able to fit it in here, right? Just delete all of this. But platform. So we've got buildings, platform, track for platform, right? Passing track. Track for platform, platform. And there's points. C, go across there so that the trains can come in, stop, go over there with the loco, do a run around up here, and then come into this end of the train and pick it up and go out that way, backwards. Right. So we can do a runaround movement on both of these platforms, platform 1, platform 2. These ones, they're just in and outs. So up to you if you want to do this with the looping. That's there just to remind you that you could do it. It wasn't there. But this was, which meant I had to redo all of these lines, and that's why they're showing in tram lines at the moment, so they stand out. You might want to, when you do this, come in here to 3, player ownership, yes, just upgrade them so you can see where they go before you start with your rail line placement. See, you'll have a better idea of, okay, there's the railway line. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. You can't do sensible things with the roads trying to get them to merge like railway lines here, but that's just there as a representation. I know. This is good. Ooh, I see what you mean about the yep. You might also, see, that's better. You might also want to come in with your mixed trees. Now, I haven't used red apples or Scots pines anywhere on here, because to me, the Scots pines are only good in a forest, and yet the game keeps planting them like this fella. Ugh, random ones. Yes, I've commented before that I think they're like weeds. Okay, what are you going to do? Well, there's a gap here, so let's fill it with some trees. Fill it with some trees. Use your tree brush. Fill in the gaps in your urban areas between the buildings. Why not? It just helps. Somewhere over here there's got to be a jail, but we'll get to that eventually. Right. Oh dear. Okay, I think we're getting there. You're going to have a test run? Another test run? Yes. I will. I will have an official test run. Okay? Just to see that everything works. Oh, good. Okay, how are we going to do that? All right, okay. Let's save this first. So, save the map. Multiple versions. Oh, God. And I tell you what, it's a big save, so it takes about a minute to save and load. So, let's do this. Yes. So that's now saved. Let's quit to the main menu. So from the main menu, let's go to free game. Play the map. Right. Got that one? Yes. Select options. You could perhaps play with these. I thought that might help reduce the road maintenance, but that's just the road buildings and the train buildings. It's got nothing here will reduce your road maintenance costs, unfortunately, that come because of the what's-its? Yeah, the player ownership. Okay, I'm going to disable everything except legacy vehicle. What's this say? Unstable. No, we better enable that stupid game. This invisible roads, I can disable it. It will be replaced with default assets, which are interesting to look at. What else do we need? Okay, no costs. Good. And apply that. And select options and sandbox, please. Sandbox. Ta-da. Change everything. Like the sound of that. All right. So just for this test, that's all I've got going. I will get more mods in when I actually start playing the game. So let's have a little look and see how you could change the date too, if you want to. Can you? Cancel. Select options. Not here, you can't. Well, you can. You're in Sandbox, and when it starts, you can do what you like. Okie dokie. Here we go. This is the invisible roads that are causing this to happen. It'll only come up once. Once I save the game, it can't save the reference material, so that will disappear. Now, you want to see what these invisible roads look like when they're not loaded, they look like that. Right. Okay. You can see them from up here, but from down here, sort of can't. Right. Okay, what about all the suburbs that you had with invisible roads everywhere? Down, oh, there we go. There's a lot. I can see you haven't trimmed these. People will be taking shortcuts through there. Oh, good luck to them. What about here? That's only a short one. So, yeah, look, I don't know. It's up to you. These are the invisible roads. They can't really be seen from up here. Oh, yes, they can. Well, I don't know. If you've got the invisible road mod, those won't be visible. If you don't have it, like you're looking at this on maybe on the console, then this is probably what you're going to see. But as far as the roads go, these are the only roads that you actually have to play with. Them and them in 1900. Right. Now, you didn't load the pedestrian roads mod? No, they're actually vanilla, believe it or not. They're just hiding behind. They're a vanilla resource. Okay. So you can't select them as such, but they are there. Oh, they're definitely there. Right. Okay. I thought all of those were player ownership. It says keep. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Yes. Keep. Okay, good. Country. Yep. All right. Look, whether you choose to use all of these streets or not is entirely up to you. But look, I'll put this railway station here in place just for this demo. Oh, okay. We need to get rid of this crap then. Sure do. All right, I'm going to delete all of this. So all I'm doing right now is I'm going to place the railway station to show you where it goes and how it goes. And then you can do what you like with it when you get hold of the map. Now, as I said, it was a terminus station. Oops. Can we get it straight? Okay. It was a terminus station, but I want to do all of this stuff later. So I'm going to do a normal station. No, you're not. Why? Well, you can, I suppose. What did you do wrong? Okay, let me have a quick look. This is why you want the collision mod. Okay, I'm going to make that street narrower. Why? So that I can fit this here better. Yeah, don't like it. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What? I'm going to start again. Because I want to use the build with collision mod as well. Hang on a second. You want to show these people how to do this in vanilla, don't you? All right, okay. If I was using the build with collision mod, I would move this up a bit more. Right, a bit closer. And it would come up with build anyway, and I'd say yes. So, I can't. All right. Oh, yes, you can. You can move it closer in with holding C down. Good. All right, how long's that? Not long enough. 240. Okay. Bit of shift N and M to get that where you want it. Okay, can't take it any further to the right or town, so click. Right, well there's your station in place, for starters. Oh look, hang on, how did you get there, mate? I think he started from the other end, thinking he was going to get through there. Ha ha, sucked in, you can't. Well, that means, this is why you test it, you're going to have to chop it off here. Chop that one off, like so. And just do a little, no, don't join it, just do a little bit like that. Just, alright, I'll have to do that with the map. But meanwhile, back to the station. Good. It's going, by the way. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. If you're playing the game, it would be going. Configure. Oh, double one. Too bright. Okay, tracks. Tracks. Alright, I'm going to do tracks. This is the middle track. There. And then do platform tracks there. You don't want that one. Okay, platforms. Right, all the way along. Tracks. 320 metres. You could make this one longer. Maybe not that long. Let's put a platform here. Okay, and delete that one. Right, good. Now, come out. Get rid of all of this lot, 'cause it's in the way for now. Right. Grab the railway line and come in from... No, that's not going to work. Alright, we'll come in from here. No, you're going to have to... You can't butt up to that. All you can do with that is just use it as a guide. Hold your C key down so you don't snap to it. Fair enough. Watch the snapping to the road because you don't want that either. Okay. So there's our rail line in place, and curve it into there. Right. Curve it into that one. Yes. Get rid of them. They're in the way. We'll come back to them in a sec. Okay. Now, what are you doing? Streets. No, don't want streets. You want that. 1, 2, 3. Now come here. And this now shows off the three-way point that we got as a result of the last update. Oh, yes, look at that. Train comes in, stops, loco goes in there, and comes back out through the middle one. Right. Good. So, you... let me just take that, and you... This could be normal track. It doesn't need to be station track, by the way. Okay, alright. Normal track? Yep. Normal track to there. Normal track to there. Station track now can come over normal track. See, it can... If I'd left that as station track, I wouldn't be able to do that. Right. You... come out, and now come in. Right. Come on. Doesn't want to play with there. Come up a bit. Okay, come up a bit, and then come across. Right. We can get across to that. We come back out. Loco can come along there, down there, and come in the front and take off that way. And come in. Yeah, okay, that's going to work. And you can join up like that. Good. Now, let's take our freight line. Going to do a thing? I don't know. Am I going to do a thing? Alright, let me just see what happens here. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Come here and come down to... Come on, in you come. Yeah, I'm not going to use diamond switches. I don't think... You don't really need that one then, do you? Maybe not. Yeah, diamond switches, I think... Too early in the technology game, especially for Australia. Train comes in, goes up there. Train comes out, comes across. Fair enough. And there's probably enough space there. How long is that there? 27 metres. That's enough space for a loco to come in there and then go back up. Fair enough. Right. You, outside track, come to here, please. You, come along. What's it doing to you? Playing silly buggers for some reason. Okay, don't know what that was. But you will come over here. And you will come up here. And we can imagine that goes up and joins in with all of that stuff. And this one splits here into 3 tracks to go into the goods yard. And then turns around, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't want to do the loop, you're going to need to have some sort of crossover here. So that the trains, once they've done their thing, can come back out. That would probably be double track through there if that was the case. If you're going to bring them back out this way, this would be double tracked. And this single thing here is purely for the rail depot that lives there and a couple of train service sidings and so on. And then you could forget all about that. But look at what's happened here while we've been ticking away. Nothing has built along that edge where we had stuff. Remember, I had that road along here to stop stuff building? Well, guess what? Nothing's built there. Cool. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Where are we? You need to be... Tram track, yes, please. So... directly opposite. Voila. So there we go. Newcastle Station in place for the game. Right. We just need to tidy up all of this extra paint now. Because there's a lot of it. So remind me why you did all of that dirt again. Because You don't have to ballast. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, that's a pain. Well, most of it should be covered. You and your weeds. I know. Terrible, isn't it? But I'm fanatical. I'm known for it now. So we've got to do something about it. Fair enough. I mean, you could simply do, ballast, and just. In fact, you probably should there, because it wouldn't probably be dirt. Why have we got that there? Look, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But here we go. Newcastle Station in place. Now, this was built in 1918. That's better. 1850-ish. And went that away, up the river, to Maitland, the next major town, and beyond. Right. So, your first task with the train is to build this lot that goes out here. Right? And add in some of these hysterical coal mines, and coal lines, and so on. This lot, these guys, right? This railway line through here, from the south, that didn't appear until 20 plus years later. So, Merriweather, no, you're totally lost now. Yeah, through here. So you don't have to worry about building this line until much later. So get all of that stuff in place first, Get your tram routes in place, get the gasworks happening, start shipping some of this food and grain and whatever around. Don't forget, you can import and export stuff out here. Right. You can do all sorts of weird and wonderful crap. Oh, by the way, this here at Port Waratah, this coal loading facility wasn't built until 1974. If you want to do something that's a little more era appropriate for the early 1900s, then check out this diagram here from the 1936 Craigies map of Newcastle. Yeah, that looks like fun. I'm joking. If you want to do that, sure, but enjoy deleting this, or at least take a photo of it. And this one over here, 1984, all of this stuff was built. So you don't have to worry about that until you get to 1984, if you even get that. And that would include that approach there. Right. But all of this stuff here, there was a different variation of this yard here in the early 1900s. So you could try and build that and the steelworks and everything else. Right. My God, I don't know where to start. Well, you've got lots of harbours, you've got lots of coal mines. Don't forget the old lines, the very original, not very original, but pretty original lines that came in here to service coal chutes, coal staiths that were in this area. I might have a go at that. Somehow I managed to get that bridge in the right position so that it has pillars. I'm not quite sure how I am going to plug this into coal staiths, but if we can get 2 or 3, 3 or 4, should be able to get 3 or 4 coal staiths in here and run lines. Yeah. Oh, it's all going to be brilliant. Okay. We got any more things encroaching? No buildings encroaching? That's funny, isn't it? When they were being when the town builder was in action, they were encroaching big time. Yeah, I know. All right, look, the only other mod that I should have had going so that I could have built this betterer was the build with collision mod, in which case I would have now... I'll show you what I did when I used that, okay? What? You don't panic. Passenger buildings? Okay. Put that one there. Yep. And then that either side, right? Still impressive, right? Except I was able to come here and upgrade this. Yeah. See where those things are? I had the whole lot moved back so that it was in line with the edge of where this... there. So those things... okay. But you need the build with collision mod because you can't do anything without it. You can there. That's a great help. Yeah, I know. Especially when you forget the tram track. Ha ha. So there we go. Quick intro to get things happening. But I've still got to check over the map. There are probably a couple more things that I need to check on. Yeah, I know I've got to remove these things up the middle. They're not needed anymore. They were there purely to stop stuff building there. Right. Where did what go? Dunno, I'm lost, but I know what I have to do is to fix the red ones that I see. Okay, and there's a couple. See? Look, there's red ones. There's a major red one there. Ah. Yeah, that's the older country road. That's the 1925 country road. Okay, and that one isn't. Right. Okay, so there's a few little things that I've got to tidy up. That's something happening there. And missing. Yeah. Look, stop complaining. It'll get done very, very soon. And when we come back, I'm going to be on my PC to play it. Oh, not going to play this on the Mac? Oh, no. Look, 8 frames a second, 11. I'm on the Mac at the moment. It's not liking me. Lucky we're not really trying to do much, but the moment we start adding routes and vehicles and stuff like that, the AI is going to have a fit, because this map is quite large. There's lots of elements on it. And I'll go back to... Oh, here we go. Are you going to go any faster uphill if I put you on 3 times? He overtook. Thank God for that. Oh, you're going to be stuck. Sucked in. We've still got some horses that are sticking like Layla here. Fair dinkum, Layla. You stick in the middle of the street. What's with that? Hey? What's with sticking in the middle of the street? And the cars are forced to go up around you. Yeah, damned inconsiderate horse and buggy. Oh. Maybe that's why she was going down here somewhere. Look, I find it all very fascinating where these guys all go. So, we're going to find it even more fascinating when we come back and start playing with this. Okay, what are you going to do first? I'll put in a tram service and rebuild this properly, I think, so that I can get some... you really need to get the port happening. Well, look, people are going to want trains. Bloody people. I know. They're going to want a coal train. What about one of these coal staiths? All right, the coal staiths. This might be the starting point. We'll bring in some coal from down there. Oh, good luck getting the train onto that. Where's your depot? Right here, can't you see it? Yes. All right, very good. That will be a Spitzkehrer depot probably. But we'll sort out all sorts of things. Remember, this is heavily British influence, so the trains will be driving on the left. We'll have British signals, British rolling stock, because that's probably where the colony got the stuff from, etc., etc., etc. And until then, it's hooroo from me. Oh God, already, and it's goodbye from him. Yeah, okay. Before we go, what? I just saw something that needs smoothing. Oh, really? It doesn't cost money, remember? It costs zero. Look, what did I say? Where are we? Road. There we go. Look, $5 million. Maintenance roads, yes. You cannot earn enough money to cover that. I'm not worried about money. We've beaten the game with money. We've got to beat it now with all this stuff. Make it look good. Make it hysterically correct. Jolly good. All right, well, I've got a few more things to do. And like you said, hooroo, get out of here. Okay, all right, bye. Thanks, everyone. See you then. Ta-da.